Don't look so happy. Take one. Action. What is up, y'all? My name is Devin.
Chelsea.
Her name is Chelsea. And today we're going to be answering a couple of questions that y'all sent me on Instagram. I have them right here on my phone. But before we get to the questions, make sure if you guys have not subscribed to me, please subscribe. While she's looking for a question, the comment for today's video is going to be Domino's. What question are we doing?
Are you ever going to buy her a Gucci purse? Yes.
If that YouTube money start hitting, problem. We'll see.
I deserve it.
Next question. This is a good one. Do you guys ever work out as a couple at the gym?
Well, that's the one when I cried.
Literally, so when we first started to like actually live together in our apartment, I was like, yo, this is gonna be so lit. We're gonna be on couples time. We're gonna be healthy together. And we went to the gym, and about 30 minutes in,
that was like the second time though.
so the first time we went to the gym, right, we were just walking around mostly, and I was showing you where shit was.
The second time.
The second time, I was telling her to do something. What was I even telling you to do? Lunges. It was walking lunges, remember? Lunges?
Yeah.
And then she just started crying and she was just standing against the wall, and I'm like, people are literally gonna think that I'm like an abusive person. And I was like, you know what, girl, I'm gonna need you to take 5, go chill in the car, because this is not.
So then I just started doing yoga.
And how many times have you done yoga?
A few times.
Count
I'm
on,
just not hacking.
how many hands does yoga count on? Cap, how many hands can you? It's just like you. Oh my god. And I was afraid this was gonna be a fucking.
What are your zodiac signs?
What
You're
is
gonna
your
get
zodiac
canceled.
sign?
I'm an Aries.
You're
gonna get canceled.
What kind? Isn't Aries like an air sign?
The best sign ever, yeah.
What do y'all think? Drop in the comments what's the best zodiac sign, because truly, I don't believe in that shit. So I'm a Gemini, and every time I tell somebody I'm a Gemini, whether I was at school, at work, or whatever, people were always like, yo, you're so toxic, you're two-faced, like, you're bipolar, Geminis are so bipolar, they have two sides, like, Geminis be two-faced as hell. Do you feel like I'm two-faced?
No.
Boom. What is that word? Debunk.
No, it's your turn.
I just choked.
Oh, you did not.
Fuck, okay. A lot of them is how did y'all meet, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose that one. How did we meet? So, we met in high school, junior year. I was just always walking to, I think, 7th period. My 7th period and her 7th period, like, to get to each other's teachers, we had to, like, pretty much face each other every day. And every time I would walk past her in the hall, I would be like, I like this emo grunge swag, because you wore that flannel every fucking day. Every
What's
day.
the issue?
And I was just like,
It's called a washer and dryer.
Period. It's a new invention. And I was just like, I like what I see. I did some crowdsourcing and I was like, how can I, because obviously I would have done everything but walk up to her. I feel like if I walked up to you, it wouldn't have really turned into anything, because you're super awkward when you first meet people. So we have a mutual friend, shout out Veronica. She doesn't watch my shit at all. Veronica's in Iraq serving our great country. Hey, I see you sitting with this girl sometimes at lunch. Was it good with her? I was asking, like, because I knew you were in GSA, and I was asking, like, obviously at the time I was not the strong man I am today, and I was like, which way she'd be flowing. So she was like, oh, apparently at the time you're a pan, and I was like, damn it, I'm not a pan. I just texted her and I was like, yo, I really fuck with your swag. I think you're mad cute, and the sauce proceeded from there.
How annoying is she really?
How annoying is she really? On a scale from 1 to 100.
No, 1 to 10.
On a scale from 1 to 100.
1 to 10.
You're not annoying. It's just like
1 to 10 annoying.
No,
just
you're not annoying. You're not annoying. 1 to 10. You're like a 5. How annoying am I on a scale from 1 to 10?
6.
Literally, you know when you have one thing that annoys you, and you're like, hey, please, can you stop doing this one particular thing? What do you always do when we get in the car? What do you do with your nails?
You also do the same.
What do you do with your nails when you get in the car? You start clacking them around. She has these long nails and she goes on the window.
ASMR.
Every time we get in the car, she fucking does this. And I'm like, hey bud, hey, can you not do that?
But then the same thing goes to you.
Okay, what do I do?
You did something last time, I was like, can you stop doing that?
What was it? If you can't state it. So it never happened. How has my transition, unless he was talking about your transition, because he didn't state specifically whose transition.
I'm not trans.
There's nothing wrong with that. We would support you. Okay, how has my transition affected our relationship? How do you feel like it has changed in the past year and a half? Like honestly, truthfully, my transition, if we were having a situation that like upset me, I would be more, I guess, emotional about it. You know what
No,
I'm
you're not
saying?
emotional.
Less bitchy, I guess. And my transition just made me more man.
Man, because that's.
I smart.
Y'all plan on having kids in the future?
We literally both just turned 22, so
We're
we're
not
not
thinking about that right
putting
now.
that.
We're only thinking about that. Bring him.
He's like, Papa. Papa. I feel like when you put pressure like that,
That's all you think about.
it just feels like pressure. Yeah, like there's no need for
It's
pressure.
like you have to do it.
Have you always been attracted to guys, or has your sexuality changed?
No, I think I'm bi.
Think you're bi?
Yeah.
Join the party. I was gonna say this
I've
though.
not always been attracted to men. Girls are hot.
There we go. Alright.
Acid burp.
That is the video, you
That
guys.
is the video, you guys.
Like I always
Like
say,
I always say,
Devin loves
Devin,
you.
Chelsea loves you.
Devin's a Don.
Chelsea's a man.
Don is gender neutral.
I don't want to be a Don though.
Devin loves you. Devin's Don. This is about.
I'm out.
And I am out of here, boy. Ah!
We should put